Listen to the hobbies of John Petraglia: karate, reading, golf, and gymnastics. On the right lane, John Petraglia. Sooner or later, right, 4-7.
Rush the foul line, just let the ball get away from him. Leaves the 4-7 cutting through very sharply, almost breaks it down. Look at this pin come across, almost knocks out the 4 and the 7. Doesn't get the 7. Petraglia will go for it.
Ever so thin. Razor sharp shot, just a little too thin. So this is how he reacted.
Actually, he'd have made the 4-6-10 if he had left it up there. He slid that so clean. What a tremendous try. Disappointing. But he still has the lead. 8 pins. We're halfway through the final match in bowling's second term of the Triple Crown, the national championship.
Averages 250.5 on this championship pair. That's more like it for John Petraglia.
John throws the power ball, and he reacts to this light hit, just rips him up. He expected it, give it a little body English. Dickinson, who hasn't led at any time in the match, can now take the lead if he can strike here. Has a strike working, can take a 2-pin lead.
And we're in the 6th frame of this championship match. There you have it. Who just joined us? Dickinson won the first match over Sam Zurich, 186-185. His second over John Denton, 220-216. And then eliminated Jay Robinson, 242-214.
This match takes on 2 aspects, Chris. Not only 2 great champions, Petraglia could be the first man in over 10 years to win the Triple Crown. Dickinson, the first man this year to win 2 PBA titles. Both great champions, 2-pin lead, 7th frame.
Strung 3 now here in this pressure-packed final game. Live coverage from Sterling Heights, Michigan.
Now watch him run this one out. He knows it's light. He knows it's a power shot, and he now has a 12-pin lead. Petraglia could once again cut into it, cut it to 2. When Petraglia had his back to the wall, Chris, he threw his best shot. He's a tremendous competitor.
But you reach down and come up with those shots, Bo, you champions.
You have to trust your swing, trust your guts. 2 gutty players, 2 tremendous champions going heads up for a major title. Petraglia can take the lead again with another strike.
Slight wobble, not enough.
Petraglia really turned that ball over. He wanted that one. He sent it real wide right to the edge, and it didn't quite. Look how wide this ball is on the very last board, 15 feet from the pocket. Doesn't quite get the break. Gets a 9 count out of it. Could have been worse.
But methodically covers the 3 and marks with a spare in the 8th frame. And now Dickinson is up. He has 3 in a row shooting in the 8th of this final and major championship game.
The first time in a match, Dickinson isn't fighting from behind when he's up on the approach. Has a 3-pin lead, can extend to 13, 8th frame. Almost trips the 4 into the 9 and doesn't get the break. With the spare, it'll be back to 2 pins. Both players would have spares up in the 8th.
Been a great finish to a PBA national championship, Nelson.
Watch Dickinson's shot. Just 2 fingers to kill the roll. Straight at it.
All right, and keeping score for us today, Firestone champion, winner of 6 titles, Mike Durbin. There, look at him take that sigh. He's trying to stay loose here in the final game after winning up to now.
7 days, over 59 games for Dickinson, 56 in the tournament, 3 on television. It's down to the final 2 frames. 9th frame, crucial shot.
180-pounder. Checking that spot. Now the stroke. 3, 6, 9, 10.
What a bad position for that, Chris. In the other matches, he crossed over and went on to Brooklyn. This time, he left himself a difficult spare. We saw Sam Zurich in this situation just chop off 2 pins in the first match.
Beautiful job covering, marking with a spare in the 9th in a very, very tight game. Shooting in the 9th with a spare up, Petraglia. .511, 150 pounds from the left side. Wow.
Scoreboard tells the story, Chris. Advantage to Johnny Petraglia. Has the strike up in the 9th, that all-important 9th frame. He can really put the pressure on Dickinson. If he strikes here and gets 9 and a spare, he would shut out Gary Dickinson.
He's down on the deck. Pounding it. Jubilation, not frustration. That's a game of bowling can often force you into.
And John knows about the importance of that shot. Situation becomes this: 9 spare, he shuts out Dickinson. Strike, he shuts out Dickinson. If Petraglia would happen to get 8 and a spare, we have a possibility once again of a tie.
Fist float over his head. And Gary Dickinson, what a day. Yeah, well, 1-3, came from position number 5, but he's against that Tiger who shoots it down now. What a shot, 4 in a row, Fenning. It's a 235, and you have a Triple Crown winner.